Hello and welcome back to Beyond the Mac. I'm Urza and we're thrilled to have you with us today. We've got another exciting conversation lined up, diving deep into the latest Web3 trends, crypto projects, and more. But I'm not doing this alone. Joining me is my co-host, Naheed. How are you today, Naheed?
Hey Urza, I'm doing great. Thanks, and hello to all our listeners. We've got some fresh insights to share today, so stick around as we explore the latest happenings in the Web3 space. Let's get right into it.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. Ready to dive into something new? Today, we're looking at Switchboard. This is a decentralized Oracle network that's been shaking things up in the crypto world.
Yeah, they're doing some really interesting stuff.
So we're going to break down their new program, On-Demand Orbs.
Okay.
We'll explore what it could mean, the potential down the road.
Right.
And hopefully give you some things to think about, some food for thought, as we always do, right?
Absolutely.
It's kind of like, remember earning rewards in video games? Like leveling up your character? Well, imagine that. But instead of a character, it's your engagement with Switchboard's partners. And it could lead to, well, we don't know yet. That's the really exciting part.
Exactly. And what's so fascinating to me is how Switchboard's laser focused on something really specific, but also super crucial in the crypto world.
Okay.
Reliable, secure, and this is key, real-time crypto data feeds.
Let's unpack that a little bit.
Yeah.
What makes real-time so important in crypto? Because I dabble in trading a bit, and things change so fast. It's
Absolutely. Imagine this. You're a trader,
Yes.
right? And you're trying to make a move in this super volatile market.
Yeah.
Every second matters. Like, seriously, every second.
Makes a huge difference.
Huge. Now, imagine you're relying on old data.
Ooh, bad news.
That is a recipe for disaster, right? That's where Switchboard swoops in with their real-time data feeds.
Like a superhero.
It's like having a superpower. Developers get the most up-to-the-minute info, which means they can build dApps that react instantly.
So instead of this constant flood of data, developers can just grab what they need when they need it. All about efficiency.
It's exactly.
This on-demand model that sounds like it could really change the game for dApps that are responsive and reliable.
Precisely. And it's not just about the speed, though that's huge, right?
Yeah.
But Switchboard is decentralized.
Right.
And that brings a whole other level of security and reliability to the table.
Speaking of exciting new stuff, Switchboard's been in the news lately with how they're approaching community engagement. I'm talking about their Orbs program.
Well, right.
What's the story there?
Well, you're right. They've always been super community-focused.
Yeah.
And Orbs, they're like digital tokens, showing your contribution to their ecosystem. It's a way to track your engagement, be rewarded for being active, And it's cool to see how they've evolved this program.
And evolve it they have. We've seen this shift from the original OG Orbs to the new on-demand Orbs. Can you walk us through that?
Sure. So at first you'd earn OG Orbs through different things, interacting with their partners, doing quests, even creating content, all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
But it had its limitations, as the community grew.
Right.
Switchboard realized they needed a system that was more sustainable, something even more engaging. That's where the on-demand Orbs come in.
Okay.
So this new system encourages users to actively engage with their partner protocols.
Interesting.
Platforms like MarginFi, Rain.fi, Dumpy.fun, and Save used to be called Solent.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So instead of, just creating content or ticking off tasks, we're now encouraged to use these specific platforms directly. Okay, so that's interesting. But what makes these platforms such strategic partners for Switchboard? What are they seeing there?
I'm glad you asked. Each of these platforms plays a critical role in the whole decentralized finance ecosystem, DeFi, right?
Right.
So by partnering with them, Switchboard isn't just expanding its reach, it's showing the real-world applications of their whole Oracle network.
So by using these platforms, we earn these on-demand orbs.
Right.
Makes sense. But how do we know what to do to earn them? It's like a treasure hunt.
Yeah, kind of. You got to pay attention to detail.
Right.
Look for the Switchboard logo on those partner platforms. That's your signal. If a coin has that logo, you're on the right track.
Like a secret handshake. I like it.
Exactly.
I'm starting to see how smart this system is. Switchboard's basically encouraging us to check out these DeFi platforms.
Right.
And while we're doing that, we're not just earning orbs, we're learning more about the whole DeFi world. Pretty cool, right?
That's one win. Absolutely.
Totally. So you mentioned earlier that these on-demand orbs are supercharged.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff got my attention. What does that even mean? Like, are we talking about earning more, getting special perks, or what?
That's the big question, isn't it? Switchboard's been a little mysterious about the details.
Ooh, I like it.
But they've said these orbs will be more useful within the ecosystem.
Intriguing. I love a good mystery. So we don't know everything yet,
Right.
but we know getting those orbs is a good thing. Speaking of which, I've heard rumors about this POTW role on their Discord. Something to do with the orbs? What's the deal?
You're well informed. POTW means Plug of the Week. It's basically recognition for someone in the community who's been super engaged, contributed a lot, that kind of thing.
Cool.
And here's the best part. The POTW gets a 50% orb boost for the week.
Whoa, 50%. Now that's an incentive. So how do you become this plug of the week? Just hang out on Discord a lot.
It's a little more than that. You got to show you're really invested in the Switchboard community,
Right.
like actively participate in discussions, share interesting stuff, even be active on Twitter. It's about quality, not just quantity. Show your passion, your knowledge.
So you have to be a true Switchboard ambassador, really into it, showing your expertise everywhere. I bet people are really competitive about that POTW title.
You'd think so, right?
Yeah.
But the Switchboard community, it's actually really supportive.
Oh, that's nice.
People are excited about the rewards, yeah, but they genuinely care about the project. They want to contribute.
That's great. It's so refreshing to find communities that aren't just about, personal gain.
Right.
So how do they choose the POTW? Is there like a fancy algorithm or something?
It's actually a person, believe it or not.
Really?
There's someone in the Switchboard community goes by Mr. Mello.
Mr. Miller. Okay, now I'm really curious.
He's super respected, known for his insights and contributions, Think of him as the one who decides who gets to be POTW each week.
Oh, wow.
He looks at what everyone's doing and then chooses who deserves the title. It really shows how community-driven Switchboard is.
I love that it's not just some computer program deciding. Much more interesting this way. Okay, so we've got OG orbs, on-demand orbs, POTW boosts. How do we even keep track of all this?
Good question. Switchboard's got this super user-friendly orbs checker right on their website.
Okay.
Switchboard.xyz orbs, you can see exactly how many of each type of orb you've got.
Like your orb scorecard, I like it. Now, you mentioned before that earning OG orbs has changed a bit.
Yeah.
Does that mean those OG orbs are basically useless now? Should we just be going all in on these new on-demand ones?
Here's the thing. You can't earn new OG orbs right now.
Right.
But Switchboard said they're still important. They're keeping track of both types, and they've hinted that both types might mean future rewards.
Interesting. So it's not just about chasing the new thing. It's
Right.
about being involved with Switchboard long term. That's smart, rewards loyalty and all that.
Absolutely. And even though earning OG orbs isn't the focus right now, there are still ways to stand out in the community.
Okay, like what?
There are these Discord rules, like Envelvist, Turbo Plugger, Plug Artist. They each mean something special within the community.
Okay, those names are definitely grabbing my attention. So it's not just about the orbs themselves. There are these like badges of honor in the Switchboard community.
Yeah, exactly.
For people who are really going above and beyond, it seems like they've created a really cool ecosystem, really rewarding for users.
It's really dynamic, and they've done a good job keeping it interesting.
Yeah.
It's not just about being there. They're pushing people to actually learn, get involved, and contribute in a way that means something.
And the best part is this feels like the beginning,
Yeah.
With everything new happening, especially these on-demand orbs and how supercharged they supposedly are, makes you wonder what else Switchboard has planned for the future. Could these orbs become even more important in the ecosystem?
That's the million-dollar question. And it goes back to their whole mission, right? To
Yeah.
create this decentralized, powerful Oracle network.
Right.
Could these orbs, especially tied to real DeFi activity, actually play a part in governing that network someday? Pretty exciting to think about.
No, definitely. Governance, voting, access to special features.
Exactly.
The possibilities are huge.
And that's what's so clever about their approach, right? They're not just dumping all the information at once.
Right.
They're building suspense, getting people speculating, creating this feeling of discovery within the community.
Like a puzzle we're all solving together, one piece at a time. And as we keep digging deeper into these on-demand orbs, that question just keeps coming up. Is it just a reward system? Or is Switchboard working on something much bigger with these orbs at the center of it all?
Definitely something to keep in mind as we watch everything unfold.
Yeah.
I think we're just at the start of a wild ride, honestly.
I think so too. And there you have it, everyone, our deep dive into Switchboard and how they're changing the game for decentralized Oracle networks.
It's been a pleasure.
Big thanks to our expert for explaining everything so clearly and shedding light on these on-demand orbs.
Happy to be here.
All right, now it's your turn to jump in. Head over to Switchboard's website, check out their Discord, and start earning those orbs. You never know, you might just become the next plug of the week. Until next time, stay curious, stay engaged, and keep exploring the world of decentralized tech. It's a fascinating place to be.